Lavin Affair, part of history you were never taught. The Lavin Affair was a false flag operation carried out by Israel and Egypt in 1954. Israel was concerned about the rise of Egyptian nationalism under President Gamal Abdel Nasser and feared the strengthening ties between Egypt and Western powers, especially the US. So Israel came up with a plan. The operation was codenamed Operation Susanna, or as it is commonly referred to now, Lavin Affair. Israeli military intelligence recruited Egyptian Jews and undercover Israeli agents to orchestrate a series of bombings targeting American and British-owned institutions in Egypt. The goal was to blame the attacks on the Muslim Brotherhood, Egyptian communists or local nationalists, and damage relations between Egypt and the Western powers, particularly the US and the UK. During the month of July in 1954, the operatives carried out a series of bombings targeting American and British-owned civilian facilities in Cairo and Alexandria. The targets included cinemas, libraries, American educational centers, post offices. On July 2nd, the agents detonated bombs at a post office in Alexandria. On July 14th, they bombed the libraries of the US Information Agency in Alexandria and Cairo and a British-owned theater. The homemade bombs, consisting of bags containing acid placed over nitroglycerin, were inserted into books and placed on the shelves of the libraries just before closing time. Several hours later, as the acid ate through the bags, the bombs exploded. On July 23rd, an incendiary bomb went off in the pocket of one of the agents outside the British-owned theater in Alexandria. On October 5th, 1954, Egypt announced the arrest of a 13-man spy ring. Egypt concluded that the operation was ordered by the Israeli Secretary of Defense, Pinchas Lavon, hence the name Lavin Affair. The 13 agents consisted of Egyptian Jews and undercover Israelis. 2 were acquitted. One of the Israeli agents, Max Binet, lived himself on arrest. 1 unalived himself in prison. 2 more were unalived, and the rest were sentenced to lengthy prison terms. The Lavin Affair meant that Israel lost significant standing and credibility in its relations with the US and the UK, which took years to repair. In 2005, Israel publicly honored the surviving spies by presenting them each with a certificate of appreciation for their efforts on behalf of the state, ending decades of official denial by Israel that the operation ever took place. The Lavin Affair serves as proof that false flag operations are not off the table when it comes to Israel.